When I was a kid, one of the biggest things I struggled with was finding my purpose. Um, Finding your purpose is a difficult thing, and to this day, I still question my purpose. I think I've found the direction to which my purpose is on, but I still struggle with, doubts of it, doubting it. Like, is this really my purpose? It's a tough thing. Um, as a young person in this world, it really gets your mind thinking. You know what I mean? Like, what am I here to do? You start getting these existential crises. I mean, at least I did at an early age. Probably about 9 years old, 10 years old is when I started getting mine. Like, what is my purpose here? I grew up a little religious. I was baptized Catholic, went to church a couple times a year, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I considered myself an atheist until recently, a few years back. But man, so being an atheist, you think that there is no purpose to life, right? You think that you die and that's it. You're born just to live and evolve your species and die, and that's it. Lights out, black, done. Um, I believe now that that is not the case. I believe that the fact that we are all electromagnetic, energetical beings proves something, proves that there is something else. Because, first of all, the law of cause and effect. You can't have an effect, human beings, animals, conscious nature, conscious beings, without a cause. We couldn't just spawn here. And the theory of evolution, there's a lot of different theories that we're not going to get into today, but I think that it started from at least something. Like, one thing causes a chain reaction of cause and effect. It's just the way that things work. It's a law of the universe, cause and effect, cause and effect. But we're here for that. Leads me to think that we are here for a purpose, right? Like, why would my energy be here for no reason? Like, again, cause and effect. I'm here for a reason. My reason may be a part of that cause, and it came from a cause to an effect, me, and I'd have to cause another effect to keep the chain reaction going. You see what I'm saying? To evolve consciousness, the universe, everything. I think this is a very important point. But if you are to get on to the more practical side of things, if you are struggling with your purpose, I was reading let me get this right, the way of the superior man, by David. I can't remember the last name. I'll have to link the book in the description. I found a free audiobook, so I'll link it for you guys if you want to read it. But The Way of the Superior Man, he talks about how to find your purpose. And this is a practice that I've used myself, and some other YouTubers I've gotten this info from as well, and practice it myself, and it helped me sort of guide my mind and my spirit and my energy to find that purpose, to lock onto it, and to recognize it energetically, is what basically it is. So the practice would be, you sit in it doesn't have to be a dark place, but you just sit in a quiet room, you close your eyes, and you just live in the present moment. It's a practice of meditation. Okay, so as you're doing this, so my recommendation, I'm going to add my little bit to the practice. I would recommend setting a 10 to 15 minute timer on your phone, so you know not to keep checking the time. It's going to be up when that timer rings, so your mind's no longer going to be focused on, fuck, is it over yet? Is it over yet? That'll eliminate that. So set a timer, close your eyes, start letting the thoughts flow. The thoughts are going to flow. They're going to flow, negative, positive. They're going to come. They're going to go. You're just going to become aware of the fact that you are the awareness of those thoughts. You are not the thoughts. And this will happen naturally. Don't worry. As you're doing this, you will recognize that you are not those thoughts, because they are passing by your awareness. They're coming, going. Because when we're not in a meditative state, when we're just going through reality normally throughout the day, and you have thoughts traversing through your mind, right? You attach to them, and then you get distracted doing something in real life, and then you get attached to another one. So you're not able to take away from that distraction, and from a different pivotal standpoint, a different perspective, and understand that you are the awareness of those thoughts, not those thoughts. So you attach to them, and during your everyday non-meditative state, you think you are your thoughts. Anyway, you're gonna do this. Your thoughts are gonna boom, 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 boom. They're gonna keep coming. You're gonna get into a practice of focus on your breath. Count your breaths. Feel them. Be present with every breath you take in and out while ignoring the thoughts, observing and letting them go. Let them go. Don't grab onto them. Don't attach to them. You're going to keep doing this. And you're going to start feeling the energy within yourself. You're going to be alone with just you and the higher consciousness, whatever you'd like to put a label on it, of it being. I'm going to add another bit of practice that I'm going to add to this that has worked for me. But seriously, your heart has an electromagnetic, hear me out, just a little bit scientific background. Your heart has an electromagnetic background or radiation. So your heart is always electromagnetically radiating energy on an electromagnetic field. It's just the way, you can look this up. It's a scientific medical fact. So while you're doing this practice, while you're in this meditative state, put your hand over your heart, feel it beat. Feel it beat. Deep breaths. Feel the energy that's coming out of it. Feel it, feel it. And as you get more accustomed to this and you start to feel, you're going to get thoughts across to your mind and feelings and intuition. You're going to start to get intuition, which is our sixth sense. You're going to get this intuition and you're going to feel it. Wherever you feel your heart vibrating at the highest rate while you're getting these intuitive thoughts is where you're going to find your purpose. Now, this may take practice and it may not make sense to you. It's very hard to explain. It's a lot easier to feel. It's one of those kind of things. It's not pseudoscience. I mean, it can be considered until you experience it and you understand the science behind it. But try it. Try it every day for a week. If that doesn't work, try it every day for a month. It's going to work eventually. You just need to sit with yourself, sit with your higher consciousness, sit with God, and you just need to feel it. It's not about thinking what your purpose is. Oh, should I be a clothing manufacturer? Oh, should I be an athlete? Should I be a rapper? Should I be a singer? Should I be a real estate agent? A broker? Should I do drop shipping? Should I become one of these self-improvement YouTubers? Like, that'll give you somewhat of an idea because you'll feel it in your heart if one of those ideas rings enough. But to truly know your God-given purpose, your higher consciousness, your higher energetically, your universal given purpose, your spiritually given purpose, practice this. And there's a lot of other practices out there that I recommend you go look into. But this is just one good example that I thought I'd share with you guys. Again, the book is called The Way of the Superior Man. Sorry, I keep getting a brain fog. Just got off of the gym. But yeah, The Way of the Superior Man. I will link the free audiobook in the description of this video. And go check out our first episode of our podcast. We are Vexed if you are interested in more topics like this. New podcast episode either dropping this weekend or next weekend. Coaching website's officially up next weekend, as well as the clothing website on November 20th, 2023. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button below. Comment what other video topics you want me to talk about.